Good day, my people. Good morning to you all. I welcome each and every one of us in the mighty name of Atiku. You are hearing the voice of Okute Daily Talk this morning, October 18, in the year 2022. Hear the headlines as we proceed into the daily business. Dino Melaye, we have stopped committing sin so Atiku Abubakar can win. You can find out in nigerianews.com, Daily Trust and Guidance newspaper. 2023, Atiku Abubakar pledges to reactivate industries in Kaduna. That is what Waziri Atiku Abubakar said. Are you sure you are not going to sell off all the industries as you have did during your tenure as the Vice President of Nigeria? Well, let's wait and see what happens. Ohaneze, Atiku Abubakar has destroyed PDP. That is what Ohaneze Ndibo said. We will look into the news once we are back into the track. 2023, group cautions PDP Atiku Abubakar on Ekiti campaign committee. So Atiku Abubakar, you have to caution your PDP. 2023, Peter Obi, Yusuf Dati visit Sheikh Gumi in Kaduna. We will see what happens in this context. Another one here is the same Atiku Abubakar, I swear to God, I will end insecurity but veiling Nigeria. That is what Waziri said. We will see how that will come to pass. But I'm not sure you are going to win because I've already destroyed yourself and your political ambition by the word you made mention. That's your ethnic sentiments. Atiku Abubakar reacts as talks disrupt PDP campaign in Kaduna. This is your own people. I hope you are not going to call IPOB because any small thing now is IPOB. If something happened in Bayelsa, they will call IPOB. It happened in Kaduna, they will call IPOB. They attack trains, they will call IPOB. So I hope, Atiku, you are not calling IPOB to be involved in the talks that disrupt the Kaduna rally of PDP. So let's take this news as we always do, or as our traditions. Dino Melaye said they have stopped sinning so that Waziri Atiku Abubakar can win the presidential seat coming 2023. The spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party PDP Presidential Campaign Management Committee, Dino Melaye, has said that some members of the party have stopped committing sins so that the presidential candidate of the party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, can win the 2023 presidential election. So after he won the election, then you people will go back to your sin. There is no truth in you. Dino Melaye, with your stomach infrastructure, you have no single truth in you, Dino Melaye. Melaye, who represented Kogi West Senatorial District in the 8th Assembly, disclosed this in Hausa during a season with some members of the party in Kaduna State, where the party's presidential campaign is ongoing. While quoting some verses from the Quran, said, I will not lie to you. Many of us have stopped committing sins because of Atiku. When we ask God, he now answers our prayers. God willing, God says, be and becomes. We have made up our mind, all of us, to stop sinning so that Waziri Atiku can win the 2023 presidential election. My dear, go back to your sin because he will not win. Take it or leave it. Melaye taunted the ruling All Progressive Congress APC that it cannot campaign in Kaduna and boast of producing a former governor of the state. He added, I want to say something. There is no way APC is going to campaign in Kaduna State and present to you one former governor of Kaduna State among them. We have 3 former governors of Kaduna State here. There is former Vice President Namadi, Governor McCarthy, and Governor Ramalan Yero. Clap for them, and the incoming governor in 2023 is here too. Dino Melaye, if I may ask, is this the campaign promises? Is this what the people want to hear, that they cannot produce former 3 governors. That is what they made you the campaign spokesperson. I'm ashameful of you, Dino Melaye. It seems like nothing is inside you people's brain and head again, other than making sentiments that have no any moral impact to the public. I weep for the poor. In terms of election in Kaduna this time, we have the upper hand. Yesterday, I was saying that Kaduna people should do what they did in the past, and my elder brother, Senator Ningi, said he is in the best position to tell me the position of the people of Kaduna. He said the people have vowed to vote PDP, and that is what Dino Melaye brought to us this morning, being the 18th day of October in the year 2022. So let's go straight into another news so that I will not take much of your time. Let's listen to what Ohaneze Ndibo said, how Atiku destroyed the party called PDP. Don't touch the dial. We are moving forward. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, which is PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has come under fire following his advice to the Northerners ahead of the 2023 general election. Atiku, while speaking at an event in Kaduna, declared that what the average Northerner needs is somebody who is from the North, and not somebody who will do what the people want, and not somebody who will protect their integrity, and not somebody who will empower the youth, and not somebody who will bring development and other infrastructural development to the society and the people of Kaduna, rather than they need somebody from the North, and also understand that the part of the country has been able to build bridges across the country, which is lie. Waziri, you lied. The only bridges you build in Nigeria is selling off Nigeria's assets to your own private firms. And at the end of the day, all of them crumbled. So don't tell us you have built nonsense bridges. You have not built any single bridges. This is what the Northerner needs. It doesn't need a Yoruba or Igbo candidate. I stand before you as a pan-Nigerian or Northern origin. Reacting the Ohaneze Ndibo in a statement on Sunday by its Secretary General, Mazi Okechukwu Isuguro, said by Atiku's utterances, he has finished whatever was left in PDP. According to him, we find it very wild and disappointing that an elder statesman and a presidential candidate in the position of a one-time vice president candidate of Nigeria could mount the podium at a public function and place such an ethnic card. That is what the Ohaneze Ndibo is saying. How Atiku have destroyed a party called PDP with his ethnic sentiments and bigotries. We are worried that at such a time Nigeria is taking a unifier, Atiku is further pushing the country into disintegration. He has shown that he lacks the capacity to lead and unite this country, and that is the gospel truth. His ambition have already destroyed the PDP and pushed it from number 1 to 3rd, if not 4th force. Now, he wants to bring the same division into the affairs of the country. We ask Nigerians to say no by rejecting him stoutly at the polls. Ohaneze Ndibo declared that nobody should vote for Atiku Abubakar nor vote for any party called PDP because they have bring sentiment, ethnic sentiment and bigotries and division into the country. Yet they are campaigning, calling him unifier. I wonder where he's going to unify. Somebody that have never unified his 4 wives, neither is able to unify his party that have been in crisis for months now. He wants to come and unify 250 million Nigerians. I don't see that happening. I don't see that coming. So everybody, you have to shine your eye coming 2023. Let the polls decide. But my advice to each and every one of you there, vote wisely. Do not vote for your stomach, because if you collect 1,000 or 5,000 naira today, 1 week later it will finish. And you will go for hunger strike for the next 4 to 8 years. That is my advice to anyone out there. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, any tribe you come from, or any ethnic you find yourself, please vote wisely coming 2023. The Apex Igbo group added that the G5 governors led by Nyesom Wike have been proved to be the true lover of the country, and that is the gospel truth, because we are not playing regional government here, whereby in a single party that call themselves unified party end up having the DG campaign northern, the presidential aspirant or presidential candidate of the PDP is not, the national chairman is not, then as a deputy national chairman is also not, their secretary is not, then where are we going? How are they going to run a unified government instead of running a regional government? Atiku Abubakar, please, if you could listen to me, there's no point disgracing yourself come 2023. Just step down if you can hear my advice. According to him, we can see that the party is even suspended the presidential campaign after the flag off in Iyo recently. All is not well with the team called PDP. Nobody can trust a man who said he is a stepping stone for the actualization of the Southeast presidency in the future. But within 48 hours, he's offered the same presidency to Governor Wike. It is absurd to see how the PDP's presidential team now hawks counterfeit promises. Of course, they did. First of all, after their convention, their national primaries, they made a promise to Wike that Ayu is going to resign when all of them met in UK. He promised them that 1 week later that he will call a meeting so that Ayu will tender his resignation letter. From that day till date, he never done that. He has never even in one time or the other visited Wike for what happens till today. Even the grievances of Wike, he have never come out on national TV and said, I am sorry for what happened, but look at how it's going to be. He has never done that. And you call yourself a unifier, my dear, you can only unify your bedroom, not the people, not the 250 Nigerians out there. For the sake of equity and one Nigeria, Governor Wike's group should sustain the Ayu Must Go campaign. We are solidly behind the G5 governors. Drafting David Mark, Ibori, and Co. to pacify Wike is medicine after death. PDP is out of 2023 contest and race. The battle is between P2B and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As you can hear it, this is what Ohanaeze Ndigbo told PDP and Atiku, that the 2023 is not for them. So let's jump into another news and more interesting about the presidential candidate of the Labour Party and his vice, Obi, Peter, and Yusuf Dati. They visit to Gumi and Kaduna. I don't know what they went there to, because you know that this man is a spokesperson to terrorists, and you went to visit him. Well, let's see what happens. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and his running mate, Baba Ahmed Dati, on Monday paid a courtesy visit to controversial Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmed Gumi in Kaduna. Obi and Dati arrived in the state on Monday to meet with the Arewa Joint Committee. The former governor of Anambra State shared pictures of the visit to Gumi on his Twitter page. He captioned the photos, Dr. Dati, Baba Ahmed, and I stopped by for a courtesy call on Sheikh Gumi at his official residence in Kaduna. So this is the photos. You can as well see it. He just trying to make sure that every hooks and crane understand that what he is running is a government of the people, by the people, with the people, not a government of where you are northern part, you're supposed to choose a northern president, or you are southern part, you're supposed to vote for your southern president, or you are western part or eastern part, you're supposed to vote for the eastern president. He is there to show you all that once you are in Nigeria, we are one. That is what Peter Obi is trying to let us know on his visit to Sheikh Gumi, and also to let him know that insecurity it can never be the way out or the alternative to people agitating for freedom or agitating for what they want the government to do for them, or they want government to remember them if there's any promise that government have made to them in the past. So he just let him know that kidnapping and maiming of innocent people on daily basis is not the way, since he have made himself the speaker of the so-called jihadists, or the so-called Boko Haram and bandits. So my good people of Biafra, My lovers of freedom and the good people of Nigeria, this broadcast is going to end here. I will bring another broadcast as time goes on, because today being Tuesday, I still have enough on my stock for my people and my listeners out there. Until I come your way again, please do not touch the dial. I'll be right back. Kemesiano.